Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 100 and the season 1 finale of Life of Logan. If you haven't done so already, I would greatly appreciate it if you would please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to contact me outside of the comment section, you can email me, lifeofloganpod@gmail.com. That is lifeofloganpod@gmail.com. Episode 100 and the end of season 1. We've come a long way. We've made some advancements in terms of technology. We've, dare I say, gotten better at this whole podcasting thing. Even in the midst of personal strife, a pandemic started, and some people would say it's still going. Some people would say it's ended, whatever your personal preference was. Social uprise. We've seen so many things happen during these 100 episodes. I have had several scares with mental health. I have had come to Jesus moments, have had to have reckonings with myself, and I'm sure I'll have many more. I am in the demolition phase of life. And the demolition phase is, at least the way I sum it up, it seems like everything is falling apart, but you don't really have that overarching sense of impending doom. There may be some dark clouds that follow you around. There may be some things that maybe don't feel good to your soul, but things are being destroyed, if you will, to build up things that are stronger, to build up stronger constructs. Things are getting shaken into order. It's like an earthquake is hitting my life, and I'm slowly starting to realize that it is shaking things into order. And it's also breaking things that no longer serve me. And as I'm seeing some of these things being broken, some of the thoughts, beliefs, even some of the connections that I once hung on to with everything I had. Sometimes seeing things broken and you just see it just laying there broken, and you just start to think to yourself, you know what, I'm not really upset by this. I'm not broken by this. And that is a beautiful place to be, because at first I was clawing to my soon-to-be previous phase of life. I was like clawing to it, and I firmly believe that is the reason why I was having those mental breakdowns and emotional crises. At least one of the reasons. And I'm clawing to life. I'm clawing to the old life that no longer serves me, because I am becoming a better version of myself. We never really change. People always say, oh, you changed and such, but we're really becoming better versions of ourselves, I believe. It's just like in the book Atomic Habits. It's 1% better each day, and we're becoming 1% better each day, or at least we should. And when you kind of feel like your life is being ripped away from you, that is really just the essence of whatever season you're in. But we can't really get too tied to seasons, because seasons change. And with each season, it brings about its own different things, but you can still take the good things or the things that you found comfort in previous seasons. You can still take those with you to other seasons. Because see, those things are still a part of you. And I feel like we cling on to seasons that are no longer good for us. We cling on to those because we think that we have to abandon so much from that season and we have to leave so much of ourselves behind, when no, that stuff still stays with you. And if you want to bring those positive traits with you into this new season and help you become this new version of yourself, this better version of yourself, then that's fine. See, the whole thing about the season change is to leave behind things that no longer serve you. That's why we need to pay close attention. Those friendships, those everything, like those material things, all of that, it no longer serves you, and you're being pulled away from that. You're being pulled away from it, but much like with most of us, why are you're pulling me away from this, and I don't want to be pulled away from it. So if you're anything like me, you're kicking and screaming because you're not really realizing what's going on. And in some cases, you may realize it. But then you just say, no, I want to be here because this makes me comfortable being here. I love being here because I'm comfortable. Change is going to happen no matter what. The new season of your life will happen whether you want it to or you don't. You can either take the leap of faith now or take this time to start preparing yourself for the new phase of your life, or you can continue to fight it. You can continue to fight it just like I was. You can continue to kick and scream and wail and moan and cry and do whatever you got to do and say, why me? But it's still coming. It's still coming. Tomorrow is going to come. Maybe not for all of us, but rest assured, that sun coming up tomorrow. It's the season change. So you're either going to prepare yourself for what tomorrow brings and the day brings, at least have some semblance of a plan, or you can just be right there in tomorrow. No plan. Didn't even think I was going to make it here. Well, now that I'm here, I guess I need to hastily put together a plan on how I'm going to make it through the day. Change happens. And instead of us thinking that change is something bad because it's going to make us uncomfortable, or you see the things that it is pulling from you or ripping from you, just think, this is preparing me for the next step. And in order to succeed, sometimes we need to abandon things. Sometimes we need to be stripped of what we think our identity is so that we can actually realize, no, I wasn't just that thing. I wasn't just that person. I was all of these other different things. I was all of these other different people. I was all of those. So we need to stop, or at least I'll say this with me. I'll lead by example. I am making it a point from this season and beyond to stop maybe focusing on just one side of myself or letting one side of myself be seen, when it's a lot of different ingredients that go into making this concoction that you're hearing through your ears right now.